Hello Geekist, this is Ginger Geekist. How's y'all's Thursday going? Okay, so I only did a quick update video last night because I was really tired last night. So I'm going to be putting 3 videos out today. We're going to first start this Thursday with normally what I do as a top 10. Well, last week I did the top 10 Marvel heroes. This week I'm going to do my top 10 DC heroes. Now, keep in mind... Sorry, something was on the floor. Keep in mind that my DC list is not the greatest sometimes, so sometimes it takes a while to do these. But I am going to basically, hopefully, have this list done. It's done right now, so you'll get to hear it. And then the next couple of videos will be pretty good tonight. But let's start this video off with a bang. Alright, number 10 for me is Superboy, pre-52, mostly the one that you see on Young Justice. This Superboy was much better. He had much more of a storyline, and you kind of felt really bad for him since it was a Cadmus clone. It was different than all the other Superboys that they tried to put out, especially the New 52 one, which was just weird. Didn't make any damn sense whatsoever. That's pretty much the only super thing you're ever going to hear me. Superman's gotten better, but he's not on my top list at all, because I still think that they could do so much better with him, and they just really... they've gotten finally better at writing him, but it just takes forever. So, number 9 is Tim Drake Robin, / Red Robin. Tim Drake is one of my favorite Bat characters. He is the detective Robin. Each Robin had their classifications, pretty much. Tim Drake, detective. He knows a lot of stuff. And he possibly could become probably one of a great hero. And in Red Robin, he did do a lot. He did go searching for Batman much more than the others. And Tim has a great attitude, and he has a good look on life. And Tim has always been a great character. The New 52 kind of made him weird. They made him completely different, and it seemed like he never became Robin. He just became Red Robin, which was... weird, didn't make a whole lot of sense at all to me, and his costume was way too reminiscent of, it seemed like they were trying to copy Falcon. Just wish it was better. So, anyways, number 8 is going to be Aqualad Jackson Hyde. This is the one that you saw on Young Justice as Black Manta's son. He is one of the coolest people that have ever been called Aqualad. Aquaman can be justified as one of the coolest characters, which is hilarious because he used to be not classified that, and they've done a lot better writing with him and everything like that. But Jackson has always been really cool. His Atlantean powers are phenomenal. He's got a really cool look for him. He's got electrical discharge that he uses with water magic and stuff. He's always been really cool in my book, and he's always been a really cool character. Now, he's not been in the comics that long, so we might be able to see new things happen with him. The other Aqualad has been more in it. Gavit, something with a G. I can't remember his name because he wasn't really that cool. He's okay, but I always like Jackson. But hopefully they make this other guy, the old Aqualad, really cool too. Moving on. Number 7, Green Arrow. And we're not talking about Stephen Amell's brooding Arrow. It's a good character. I love the Arrow show, but... I'm talking about Oliver Queen, quips, and he's a smartass. I love him in his comic books. He's gotten much better, and in New 52 they kind of screwed him up, and now he'll probably get better again. Can't wait to see what's going to happen with that character. That's all I can state. Number 6, Beast Boy. Now, this is Beast Boy before New 52. Let's not talk about how Beast Boy now was red, and it was very strange, and it didn't make any damn sense to me whatsoever. Garfield should be green, and also he should be kind of slightly more romantic towards Raven. I was very happy that they New 52. I was not happy that New 52 took it away, but I was happy when they started trying to bring it back in flashbacks to the old universe, showing that they were kind of hinting it off, and they were almost in a relationship, but Raven didn't know what to do with it, and you know, all that drama and stuff like that. But hopefully he becomes a bigger character. I'm tired of him getting cast aside. He could be really good. Garfield was actually a really cool character, and he could have been one of the most powerful Teen Titans. So, Number 5, Martian Manhunter. Martian Manhunter is by far stronger than Superman, and he does not have the negation of a yellow sun. He has tons of powers, and John Johns is actually much better of a person, and I like his backstory and how horrific it seems. You know, Supes has got horrific, but Johns actually had to watch his race die, and he has white Martians that are his cousins that murdered people and all this other stuff, and he's got a younger niece who is a white Martian, but she's different than the rest of the white Martians, and he's trying to help people. Johns is a great character, and he's been in the Young Justice, and hopefully the DC can get him back in it, because they put him in a thing, and he was kind of on the government team that was facing the new Justice League. It was weird. But anyways, let's go to number 4, Flash. Flash used to not be on my list at all. And DC has finally started writing him well. They finally started saying that Barry is as smart as Batman in crime scene investigations, and since he has the peripheral sight, he can see things faster. He can actually see things much faster than Batman, and Barry is a scientist, and they finally started making him talk like a scientist. At first, they never made him talk like a scientist, which is great now. Barry is a scientist, and it's much better, and now they have this new character coming out, Godspeed, where Barry's going to have Wally back. The original Wally West is going to be back, and there's going to be 2 Wallys, which is going to be weird. So there's going to be a whole bunch of Flash stuff going on, and so I can't wait to see that. Alright, number 3, Green Lantern, Hal Jordan. Okay, now, I do like Kyle Rayner, but I much better like Hal. Hal has a great backstory, and he has had a story that has had ups and downs and twists and turns forever. He is one of the most powerful Green Lanterns because of his willpower, and he has led the Green Lanterns, and he is basically become public enemy number 1, and then he's led them again, and he basically is a great hero for the DC Universe, not just because of Earth Sector, but also the Green Lanterns and how he can manage them. Anyways, number 2, Batman. Batman is my number 2. I love Bruce Wayne, I love Batman, and I like reading the comics. I was very, very mad when they nerfed him in the New 52, basically shortening his origin to about this much, from this much, which was weird. You can't really tell with the years, but it was very, very drastic how 5 years basically was all that time. Didn't make a whole lot of sense at all, especially the time frame that some other characters were involved with Batman and everything to that effect. But anyways, guys, number 1 is Nightwing. Dick Grayson has always been my favorite Robin. I've always liked his attitude and how Batman was brooding and Dick Grayson was trying to be cheerful, trying to be cocky, trying to actually be a little uplifting to Bruce. Give him a little bit of a sense of humor, something to that effect. Nightwing has always been called the acrobatic Robin. He actually taught Bruce a couple of things about acrobatics because he was a circus performer from the Flying Graysons. He's went on to become Nightwing from his Robin. He led the Teen Titans. He's led the original Titans. Now he's going to be back as Nightwing, which is great. He was Batman for a while, and then that's all this other shit. But now he's going to be back in the blue, not the red, and he's going to be leading the Titans, and he's going to be dealing with a whole bunch of issues. So I can't wait to see that, because Dick Grayson needs to be back. And also, I really hope that they take this New 52 thing away, that Barbara Gordon and him don't really know each other that well. They need to basically be trying to date. That was one of the greatest things that they had in the pre-52 was Dick Grayson and Barbara Gordon almost married. Alright guys, that's my top list. Go back and review it. Tell me if I had anything wrong. Tell me what your top list is in the comments below. Please leave a like, subscribe, and if you want to, share this with your friends. This is Ginger Geek saying, see you on the next video, and stay frosty.